Okay, good afternoon everybody and salam sejahtera to Dr. Shaliza and to all our classmates. Today, my name is Elvinus Yunus.
My name is Azam.
My name is Farah.
And my name is Eddie Olayan. Okay, today we're going to present to you about information system. In our presentation, we're going to include about 4 subtopics, that is organization, flow, information flow, management level, and computer-based information system. Okay, but before we go to these 4 main subtopic, first of all, I'm going to make a little introduction to you guys about what is information system. Okay, our work today is full of lot information. For example, our music in our cell phone, our contact list. I bet all of us don't have the same contact list in our phone, right? Our personal detail on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's all is our information. Don't forget our UTM itself. We got UTM handle thousands of students, right? So they take many information, our information stored at UTM database. Also our medical status at hospital. That is all information that need to be stored. Okay, next. Stored, categorized, searched, and sorted. Okay. So if you see, there's a lot of information. The example I've given to you is just little, and since there's from the music itself, we got a lot of music in this world, so it need to be stored, categorized, searched, and sorted. Who going to do all this work? Are we going to do it manually? Not right. Next, according to the statistics, our world, all the people, create data, store data, year by year, they keep increasing. The number of data has been stored or created. For average, there's about 2.5 quintillion bytes data created per day. That is a huge number, right? So how do we manage this huge amount of data? And here, the answer is information system. Now, I give to you Azamuddin Akmal.
So before I explain a little bit more about organizational information flow, I want to say sorry for my PI. Yes, English. Because yes, my English.
It's okay.
So, first thing about organizational information flow, we have 2 ways about information flow. That is vertically and horizontally. Of course, we know vertically is like this, right? Yes. Okay. And horizontal is flow like this. So, next slide. So next slide is the explanation about vertical and horizontal communication. So as we know, the vertical communication, it moves like upward and downward, and horizontal is flow like one way like this. Yes. After this, you can see the picture. So for vertical, it's between supervisor, the up level the higher level and the lower level. But the horizontal, it just between purchase and sales manager. Okay. So this is the picture of the vertically communication. Like this.
Yes.
And then horizontally is like this. Horizontal communication in a bag. In a bag. Okay. So it have organizational function, that is have 5: accounting, production, marketing, human resource, and research. It's common sense lah about accounting. It keep track of all financial activities. Production, manage company products. Marketing, advertise, promotes, and sells the product. And human resource is about finds and hire people and handle personnel matters. And about the research, does product research and relates new discover to the firm's current or new products. So it just this from me. Next to Farah Atira.
Assalamualaikum and hi. I am going to explain about management level. There are three levels of management. The hierarchy of management position in an organization from top to bottom is called level of management. So from the bottom is supervisor, or can be called low management, followed by middle management and top management. So for supervisor, the supervisor manage and monitor the employees or worker day-to-day event. They also make recommendation and suggestion and take action if it is necessary to do something. Next is they are also responsible of operational matter. Next is middle management. Middle management is the intermediary or the third party between supervisor and top management. This middle management will deal with controlling, tactical planning and decision making, which include diagnosing and resolving problems within among work group. Next is top management. They are made up of senior level executive of an organization such as CEO and board director. Top management is the work that they are doing, develop goals and long range planning or strategic planning, such as long strategic planning on marketing. The detail of this management level will be explained by Shazlin, so I will be giving that to Shazlin.
So, moving on to the next subtopic, which is the information flow. But in an organization, there are different type of management and department. So in every different department, they need different kind of information. So not every department needs to know the whole information of an organization. So I'm going to elaborate a little bit regarding this pyramid. For the top, For the top management level, it may consist of the directors, president, vice president, and the CEO. For the second one, middle management level, it may consist of the branch manager, general manager, and also department managers. And the third one, supervisory management level, it consists of supervisors. Next. So, how does the information flow inside an organization? For the top management level, it needs a lot. It needs the whole information of an organization. So, sorry. This is because they need to. Sorry, I repeat. Okay. For the top management level, it needs the whole operations, the whole information of the operations in an organization. This is because they are responsible. They are responsible in controlling the organization. They also need to develop strategic plans, company policies, and they need to make tough decisions in improving the organization. So, for the top management level, the information flow is vertical, horizontal, and external. For example, the vice president needs to communicate vertically with the management level, which is the middle management level. And then the top management level needs to communicate horizontally with the other management, with the other middle management level. And then, sorry. For the top management level, it needs to communicate horizontally with the other vice president. And it needs to communicate externally to obtain data to forecast sales. And then moving on to the middle manager information, the information, the middle level managers, they need information regarding weekly and monthly reports. They need to develop budget projectors and evaluate the performance of the supervisors. That is why the information flow for the middle management level is vertical and horizontal. For example, for the middle manager level is regional sales manager. They need to communicate vertically with the vice president, and they need to communicate horizontally with the other management. And then the last one, the supervisory level. The information flow of the supervisory level is only vertical. The supervisor needs detailed day-to-day information, and they need to keep the operations run smoothly. That is why the supervisors monitor worker activities, because they need to provide daily reports to the middle management level. That's all from me.
So we've learned about information flow within an organization, and also organization itself. There are many types of organizations and also many types of information flow, which is vertical and horizontal. So now we're going to learn what those organizations use in their department themselves to actually control this information flow. Next. So my topic is about the computer-based information systems, and as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 main types of systems that we are going to use. This one is not the main one. So there are 4 main topics. There are 4 main systems that the department or organizations use, which is first is the transaction processing system or TPS. Second one is management information system or MIS. Third one is decision support system or DSS, and also executive support system ESS. Now the other systems, I say it's not a main system because it can be integrated into any of the other 4 main systems. Okay, so first we have TPS. So I'm going to briefly describe about TPS because I know ACE is also covering this topic, so they're going to go in depth on this topic. So TPS, or Transaction Processing System, it records day-to-day transactions such as accounting activities, inventory and purchasing, and other stuff. And it used to do a general ledger where the ledger is used to produce your payroll or gaji lah. And secondly, MIS, or Management Information System, where it produces predetermined reports, and there are 3 types of reports: periodic, exception, and demand reports. Next is DSS, Decision Support System, where it focuses on unanticipated questions, and it consists of the user, system, software, and data. And also it utilizes the decision models to actually integrate to the information. Next, ESS, Executive Support System. It's similar to the MIS and also the ESS, but it's easier to use. And the ESS are designed specifically for top-level decision makers. Next, so a little bit of explanation on the other systems I talked about earlier. OAS, or Office Automation System, where it supports data workers who are involved with distribution and communication of information. KWS, knowledge worker system support knowledge workers who create information. For example, many engineers use computer-aided designs can help them. That's a form of KWS. And lastly, on the other system, we have expert-based system. They use knowledge bases to apply expert knowledge to specific user problems. Now, that's just an introduction to the systems. That's just an introduction to the system. So we're going to, I'm going to show you probably a sedikit gambaran macam mana sedikit gambaran macam mana sistem ni flow. So let's say you are a CEO of the company, and then no, not a company, a supermarket maybe. You are CEO of a supermarket. So first, a customer buys your product, right? And then the products get scanned in the checkout counter or whatever. So then here is where the TPS, the transaction processing system, takes part. It takes the amount of your product and it stores it in a database. Next, in the MIS, it takes the data from the profit database and it produces a weekly profit report. And then, moving on to the DSS, Decision Support System, it takes the data from the MIS, it conducts analysis on that report and see the trends of profit, whether it's going up or whether it's going down. And then we also have the ESS, the last portion of the organization, the information flow, where the report on the DSS and also the data from the MIS is further summarized for the CEO because it's an executive system, executive support system. And then you ask yourself, because you are the CEO, do you get profit or not based on your report, right? So that's a little bit of the flow of the systems and how they are being integrated. So now I'm going to show you the other systems where, because I said it can be integrated into many of the system layers, right? So as I said, OAS, Office Automation System, it can be integrated in the TPS because the cashier machine prints the receipt. That's a form of OAS. It helps data workers to gain data. Next, an example of this is not ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, this is expert system, where the expert system is used to predict trends for you. For example, maybe you want to forecast what your profit is going to be in your next week or next month. So you can use the expert-based system to forecast it for you. Basically, expert system is it's basically an AI that can think for you. So that's how all the other systems are being integrated into the other four-main systems. So that's it from us, I think. Any other of you guys want to add anymore? You want to add, Elvinus? Okay.